Hi, welcome to Thinkerlist YouTube channel. Mr. Joda welcomes you all to Thinkerlist TV. Hi, I'm Barbie. I'm back again with a new concept today. That is the app designing. So this is my first app designed in code.org, studio.code.org. I have designed this app. Let us see how this app works. Yes. So here are two images of the superheroes Hulk and Spider-Man. If I click on Hulk, if I run the program, this is a place where I run the program. If I run the program, if I click on Hulk, only Hulk will be visible and he says,
Hello.
hello. If I reset the program and if I again run the program and if I click on Spider-Man,
good luck.
Spider-Man is visible and the Hulk is hiding and the Spider-Man is saying good luck. If I click on Avengers, there comes all the Avengers on the screen. So now we will learn today how to keep these images on the screen, how to change these colors, how to write these alphabets, how to change the screen 1 to screen 2. How we can do that is add to this topic. It's the app designing. Let's go. Let's start today's journey. Seeing what is app, what is the use of it, how it is useful, and what is application window. App means application. Introduction to app window in the code.org. And what is app labs and everything will be explained in the first chapter. The second chapter is designing the apps. So we will design the app, placing the text box, placing the images, placing the buttons, and how we are going to design our screen, how it will be looking for a user. So we will be designing it in the designing the app. And the third stop is design properties. In the design properties, I'm going to design what are the properties for that particular image. Let's say I want a Hulk image. So what background should a Hulk image should have? What background should a Spider-Man image should have? What the alphabet should be? What the name of the alphabets? What the color? What the background color? What the size? So those properties we will be dealing in the third step. In the fourth step, we will design my first app, that Avengers app with two different screens. Let's go there. The first step is introduction to the app window. First, we will learn what is an app. An app is a short form of application. We always use in our mobile phones. We always use WhatsApp, Facebook app, Truecaller app, Instagram app, Zomato app, Facebook app. So there's so many apps, phone pay app. So all these apps are loaded in our phone. What we are doing? We are just clicking on it and we are using it for that particular purpose. Let's say YouTube. YouTube we are using for watching videos. Ghana we are using for listening to the music. Facebook we are using to see our friends' photos and reply to them. And marketplace where we sell things and buy things. So there are many apps in our world which we are using in our phone, whatever we required. So that is depends on the user. So it's a type of software that can be installed and run on a computer, tablet, smartphone, or other electronic devices. So not only on phone, I can also install these apps in my computer, in my tab. An app most frequently refers to a mobile application or a piece of software that is installed and used on a computer. Most apps have a specific and narrow function. Exactly. So some apps will tell you that, let's say Google Maps, what is the use of that app? It shows a map from one place to the other place. If I want to go, it shows the route for me. Let's say I want to learn swimming. So what I'll do, I'll click on a swimming app. And what it shows me how to swim. It shows me how what are the instructions to swim. So I designed my app with the Avengers. So I want to know who is who. I don't know who is Hulk. I don't know who is Spider-Man. I don't know who is Black Widow. I don't know who is Captain America. So I want to design an app to know the Avengers. So if anyone clicked on my app, then can they understand? Okay, this is the app which is used to understand who are the Avengers, what they do, or what they shout, what they tell. Okay. So let's go and understand what an app in App Labs. So App Labs, where did this come from? A website called studio.co.org has designed this App Labs. It's a basic programming environment where we can make simple apps. It's an app. The code in that App Labs is in JavaScript. We have many languages, programming languages like C, C++, Java, Python. So there's so many programming languages for us, and CNC programming, so many. So here, the most always everyone uses JavaScript. The same JavaScript has been used in App Labs also, with either blocks or text. So in App Labs, we have two different types of coding: block-based coding and text-based coding. Users who are very a little chill and who are new to the coding environment, so they can use a block-based coding. And if you move on to the show text mode, then the blocks whatever you have kept will be kept in the form of text. Then we can share this apps in seconds for our friends. But why I was this much interested in learning this App Labs is all because of my Thinkerly teacher. I was doing programs in Scratch and I thought, okay, ma'am, I want to share this to my friend. Then she told me you can copy the link and send it to your friends. But I told ma'am, my friend is learning App Labs. What is the difference between the Scratch and App Labs? And my teacher told both are the same. But why it is another thing, another app? So my teacher told in your class, let's say you are learning drawing in first grade with the figures of apples and everything. In the next class, you'll learn some drawing of the houses and bigger shapes. In the next class, you'll learn how to draw faces and people. Similarly, a scratch is a basic step to learn coding. And then the next level is the app labs, where we see similar type of coding, but we can also change that into the text-based text part. So that's why I asked my teacher to explain me App Labs, and she taught me App Labs, and now I want to share with you all. So this is the App Lab window. So when I go to the code.studio.co.org, and if I click on create, there's an option called App Lab. If I click on that, this window looks like this. So this is like a phone. This is my app. Whatever app I have created, whatever application I created, it will be in this point. So how can I create? Obviously, a computer understands only instructions, the coding. Coding is the language of a computer. So that is the instructions I'm giving to my computer. Make this line a blue color, make this line, like as we are designing a website, as we use a HTML. Similarly, in this app lab, we'll just design an app whichever we want. So for that, I'll use these code blocks, which are similar to the ones which we have in Scratch. And then here I'll just drag those code blocks onto the workspace, and then I can work on my own. And here is the console. So console is a place where we can understand how our work is happening. Let's say I want my app to change the screen to the blue color. How will it change? It'll automatically change. I may change the properties or I may give the code. So how will a user understand, whoever is using that particular screen, who are using this app labs, like the link I shared, they can understand if I write a console statement. Console is to understand what the code we have written, and it is also easier to debug if there are any errors. Bug means if there's an error. If I make any mistakes in my coding, I can correct it by using this console statements, by using the debug commands. And he has a turtle and a hare. We call it a slow turtle and fast hare. So that means if I slide this Slider, I can see the code, how it is running slowly or faster. But today I'm going to teach the design part of this, the App Labs design block. The coding block we can see in the next class. So here, this is the studio.co.org home. We need to log in before, we need to create an account and then log in before. I created my account and logged in before, and then here I can click on create. And there are different things here: Sprite Lab, Artist, App Lab, Game Lab, Dance Party, and there are many others. But for now, I'm going to learn App Lab. So I'm going to click on App Lab. In the window, what I've just shown to you will appear on my screen. This is the window. So if I click on design, I have design toolbox, everything, data. What are the data I'm using? This is the code area. The second step is that designing the app. So I've just shown the design block. No, that is the thing we are going to learn here in the designing app. I want to tell how this designing the app works and how interesting it is. So first, what is designing an app? First, in order to design an app, we need to consider the user needs. So let's say I'm playing a bubble shooter game. What does the user need? Bubble to shoot and number of bubbles coming from the top. We did this program in a scratch also. So I'll click on one of the bubble and it hits the one of the bubble over there and it got burst and I get points. So that is the user's need. The user is going to play and get the score. So first clicking on writing his name and click on play. It's the first screen. The second screen is when I click on play, those balls should be coming up and this ball should be changing one after the other. And the third screen. So after playing all those, if I won the game, so the third screen will be won the game. The fourth screen will be you lose. So from the second screen, it might either go to the third screen or the fourth screen. So if I want to design any app, I always start writing a plan. I'll take a piece of paper or my notebook and I'll write how many screens I want to make. So I want to make first screen, 2 screen, 3 screen, 4 screen. So I have to decide how many apps, how many screens I want to make for my app. And then I will be writing as shown in the figure. This image I have got from code.org. So let's say I want to make a quiz app. I can start the quiz as a first screen. The second screen, I'll ask a question. What is your national flower? There'll be some options. And if a person kept lotus and if it is correct, then I'll get a mark. So next page, what's the national animal? It's a tiger. And if it is correct, it'll go to the next page. Or else it will show the error or it will start from the first screen. So like this, if I make a 5 questions quiz, so that I need to make 5 plus 1, the start screen 6 and the end screen 8, like 5 plus 1, 6 plus 7 screens. Or you won, congratulations, should be one all correct, congratulations as one screen. If you lost, that's another screen. So like this, we need to design an app. First, we have to decide how we are going to design an app. So second, we need to draw the roadmap. It is required to design an app. Today, I want to design an app with 2 screens with Avenger pics and their details are appear when a button is pressed with a voice saying hello or good morning. So first, I'll create 2 screens and set their properties in code.org app labs. We'll go to code.org app labs and start doing the designing part. There, I'll be explaining all this, what is buttons, what is drop down, and everything. Already an app is open here. I'll use that. So now I'm going to the design area. So inside the design area, we have a design toolbox. I have a workspace. Inside the workspace, we have properties and events. First, right now, let me show the design toolbox. In the design toolbox, we have a button, text input, APC label, drop-down menu, radio button like switching, is it right or wrong? a checkbox, image, canvas to draw, screen, like another screen if I want to add second screen, third screen, this one, and the text area to write the headings or the information about that particular thing, whatever I am adding, and some graphs, sliders, and photo select. So I can select any photo, whichever I have in my screen, in my system. So these are the default themes. These are the default themes. I can use a classic theme. So I can use an orange theme. So if I use an orange theme, what happens? The screen defaultly, it becomes orange at the back. So when I start the game, it becomes orange. I can use a citrus theme, which becomes a green color. So like this, I have different colored themes for my screen to appear. The first screen, the first most screen. Okay. And I have a berry pieces. There's so many other colors which I can, or else I can also choose my own color. Instead of this, I can also choose my own color. So for now, what I will do is I'll just use the default, the white screen. And then I want to put a text area onto my app. To my app page, I want to put my text area. And I want to fill this. Like I just put it the 0, x0, y0. So this point is x0, y0. This is point. And this point is x has 320 and y has 450. Okay. From x0, it will be going all the way like this. And y from top 0 to bottom will come like this. So what I'm doing, I'm just dragging this all the way to end. Okay, let me increase this size. Yes. So this is the text area where I will add the text. And the next, I want two images. So image of a Hulk, image of the Spider-Man, image of the Hulk, image of the Spider-Man. And then I want two buttons to be appearing on my screen. Button 1 and button 2. I have two buttons, button 1 and button 2. I would also add another button for the Avengers image. I would also add another screen. Add another screen, what happens? It looks like this plane. So screen 1 have all this information, screen 2 have nothing. I can add something in this screen. So let's say I want to add another image here. Okay. So here I can click on, I can use a drop down where it shows all the names of the Avengers. And then I can add another screen. If anyone clicks on any of that particular name, like any of the drop down, it will go to that particular screen. So for now, I'll be explaining with these two screens. So let me go to screen 1. So this is the basic step of designing an app. So first we need to design an app. Then comes the design properties. So before going to the design properties, we have to build the user interface. So identify the elements and design the properties as the user specifies and easily usable. So element type. So what I want, the screen. So first I want a screen. That the element ID is the screen 1. So and what do I want to do? I want to change that color. What action I want to do with my screen? I want to change color. And what happens? Change color from white to yellow. So if I want my background to be yellow color, the white background will be changed into yellow, the screen 1. The second, I have added 3 different buttons. Button 1, button 2, button 3. So button 1 element ID, I'll change it to Hulk. So button 2 elements ID, I'll change to Spider-Man. And button 3 elements ID, I'll change to Avengers. So what are these buttons? Buttons are the actions which are clickable. If I click on that button, it's like it is a clickable. It will be changing something. So what happens if I click on button 1? Hides the Spider-Man image. If I click on button 1, button 1's name is Hulk. If I click on Hulk, what happens? Hides Spider-Man image changes. If I click on Spider-Man's button, Hulk image hides. If I click on the third Avengers button, a screen changes to Avengers screen. Let's see how this works in the designing properties. The third step is design properties. For every button, we have some set of properties. For example, let's say a button property. It has a name called ID. It has the width. It has the height. It has a background color. It has a text. If we see here, the width is larger, the height is smaller, and the button color is in white and the background color is in orange. We can change all of them in our design properties. And I can also change the border. So this is very thin border and with gray color. I can change the color of the border. And I can also make it a circle shape button or an oval shape button. So whatever I want, I can change. I can design with my design properties. I can design any of the icon which is on the app with the design properties. There are some other like icons are like images, text input, drop down, and everything which we will be seeing in our code.or app labs. Let's go there and see. Yes. The first screen. I am in the screen one. Screen one is here. So this is the text area. If I click on this text area, here, this is the element ID. I'm going to change it as welcome. What is the name of my text area? Welcome. So what it should be? I want all letters to be in first app. My first app. Hyphen design. So as we are only designing today, I would like to write design. So I want to change its font. I want to change its appearance. How will I do that? So this width 325 and height 100 is this. From here 0 till this is 100. So okay, this is 100. The y angle is 100 and x is of 325. Okay, that is the shape of the height and width of the text area. So what is this x position? So I can change this x position, like from what point the words, this text area at what point it has to start. So I want to start at the previous number only, at what design of this was. So I want to start at -5 only. So I'll go back and change it at -5. Okay. So that it gets filled. So y position, it starts from the 0, so I'm not going to change anything there. So the text color means this is in gray color. We can change it here. RGB, red, green, blue. Yesterday in the previous class, I have thought about red, green, blue colors. What are those? Like we get different saturation values. Yeah, let's say I want to put a blue color. Okay, I have made my text to the blue color. Now I want to change the background color also. So what I will do is I want to change the background color to, let me see. Let's say I'll put like 4. Yeah, 2. Okay, yellow. Yeah, this is looking good. So 242, 242, 2 yellow. So if I click on here, I can even change any color to pink or anything. But right now, yellow seems very nice. I just put yellow. And the font family, I want it to change to Times. Times New Roman is good. Here comes the font size. I'm going to increase the font. Let me decrease it a little bit. Yeah, my first app design. So now I'm going to decrease the width. So either I can decrease the width here or I can decrease the width here also, height and width here. So my first app is, I want to put a border. So, and one more important thing is text alignment. I want it to be the center. So I kept it to the center. So border width is 1. I want to increase 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I want to increase the height to 50. Okay. And I would like to decrease the font to, yeah, so that I just want my screen, the line should be appear on the one single line. So these are the properties which we can change. So border color, let it be red. Now it is nice. So the left side I couldn't able to see. Why? Because it's starting at -5. Now I'll make it to 0. Now I can see it. Now I can see it. So let me decrease the width. So 320, 320. Now I can see exactly all the borders of my text area, and I can see the alphabets, my first app design, the text, and also background, the yellow color. So these are the different properties that we can change here text area. And one more important thing, I can also change the border radius. So right now I want a sharp borders itself, so I don't want to change anything else. So the next is the image, image one. So instead of image one, I'll name it as a Hulk. The image name is Hulk. Hulk, H-U-L-K, Hulk underscore image. Okay, so first I'll add the image. So I'll choose the image, upload a file, and let me find a Hulk. Okay, this Hulk I'll use, open, and I'll click on this and I'll click on choose. So this is the way I can choose the image from my system, or else I can go to Google and I can download a link. I can just copy a link and paste it also to download an image. So now I'm clicking on this. I'm putting a little bit higher and increasing its height all the way like this. So Hulk image, the width and height, you operated with the dragging option, and then this is the Y position and X position starting of that Hulk, and image has been chosen. So fit image, so fill the image or cover the image or contain the image. So there are different options. So some images will be inside. So first I'll design the image, and then the image will be inside like this, a smaller one. So but I just want to fill the entire thing, so it got filled. Then the border width. So do I need any border for my image? Okay, let's put some border. Okay, as a black border of 1 inch. That's good. So this border color is always 0. Whenever it is always 0, 0, 0, 0 means darker. 250, 255, 255, 255 is the white color. Okay, next, the border radius. Let us make a little curvy borders. Curvy, curvy, curvy. Yes, it's becoming curvy. Okay, so my image is completed. So the next one is the second image, the Spider-Man. So I need to change the name first. Image as Spider-Man, Spider-Man underscore image. Let me choose the Spider-Man and choose the Spider-Man. Upload file. And I have already a Spider-Man here. I'm going to choose this, which I have used in my Scratch programming. Choose. And I also want to increase his size. I'll place it as it is. A little bit. Okay. And a little bit width also. Okay. So same thing. I want to add a backdrop, like a border. I want to add a border. Let me add, okay, just one inch border. And I want to add a border radius to 23, which I have done with the Hulk. And what else? That's it. Okay. Next comes the button. So what I need to change here? So what button is this? Button, Hulk button. Hulk underscore button. So the button text should not be the button. It should be Hulk. Hulk. And what should be the text color? I don't want it to be white. I want that to be in green color. So the background changed to green color. Now the background color, I wanted to change it to the purple. Okay, a purple should be better. I want it to be like this. Next, I want to change the font family. Let me choose. No, this is already the one which we are using before. So let me use everything in Times Roman. Times New Roman is not showing good. Okay, let me put Arial Black itself. This is sticky, so I prefer this. So here I've changed. I'm not going to change the font size. Let me see, increase till 18, 19, 20. Okay, 20. I'll put half font size to be 20 and center If I put to the left, it moves to the left. I don't want it to be left. I just want it to be center. Good. And for this button, I'm not going to choose any image. For the image, for the buttons also, we can choose the image, but which I don't want to do. And the border width, there's no border. I don't want to give any border. The border color, okay, let it be. And border radius, I can just increase it till 10. That should be enough. So the next is the change the properties for the Spider-Man button. So a next button, button 2, instead of button 2, I'll use Spider-Man button. So in the place of button, I'll change to the word SPIDERMAN. So this user interface is too much important because whoever is using this app always will be interested if this user is the screen looks so nice. So that's why I always prefer to go with a nice colors. So now I want to put this as a red color. So I want to make the Spider-Man name also in capital letters because I have kept everything, the Hulk in capitals. I would like to put this one also in capitals, Spider-Man. So if I want, I can increase the size. I can increase the size of my button. So the background, I want to change it to the blue. Background color, I want to change it to the blue, a lighter blue. This is good. So I just use the Spider-Man's colors. Okay, like Spider-Man is wearing red and blue and Hulk is wearing green and purple. So I just use them. And I can also change the position. Yeah. And then I'm not choosing any image for the Spider-Man. And the button, the last button, I want to give it a name of Avenger. Button Avenger. Avenger underscore button. And text to change to Avengers, Avenger, Avenger. And I want to put this as Avenger itself. I don't want to change it to anything else. So I'll just use it as Avenger and the background is orange. I just want to be that. But something is like looking odd. What is that? The screen. So I'm going to click on this white area, the screen, and I'm going to change the color of the screen. I'm going to change the color. So I want a little turquoise color and see what happens. Okay, let me choose a turquoise color. And I will click it here. Yes, it's not. Again, I can just make it lighter this way. Yeah. So this is how we can make the background of the screen. And then the Spider-Man, I want to round off the borders, the border radius. I just want to round off till 10. And for the Avenger also, I want the border radius to be 10. So I want my app to be designed very nicely that everyone is going to be interestingly click my apps. So the screen 1 is done. The next thing is the screen 2. How will I get screen 2? So I have already added screen 2. How did I add? I'll just drag it and place it here. So this is screen 3. If I want to delete screen 3, I'll click on delete. The screen 3 will be deleted. Yes. So if I want to edit the screen 2, I can just go here and edit. So what I want to go do in screen 2, I want to download an Avengers image. Here, instead of this, I can use an Avengers button or I can use an Avengers image. Like if I click on Avengers button, it says about Avengers. Like it also I can make it. See what I'll do. I'll add an Avengers image, choose an image. So upload the file and let me see if I have no, I don't have any Avengers image. So what I will do is I'll go to google.com and there I will type Avengers images. So I'll go to the images and I'll find a good image. Okay, let's say this image, and I'll go and click on copy image address, go to the app labs and link to image URL and submit. And see, we have got our image. It's appearing over here. I can just increase its size. Let me increase the size. Yeah, wow. This is the Avengers image. So in the drop down, here in place of option 1 and option 2, I'll type Hulk or Spider-Man or Captain America, Black Widow, Wonder Woman, and what else? What else are there? What are the Thor. So there's so many Avengers. So I can write those in Ant-Man, and then so we can use this. So if I click on this now, it is not going to be clickable. Once if I write the code only, it will be this Hulk drop down will be clickable. So here I want to put a text area. So I'll just move this drop down to below. So I'll just increase this text area like this. And here in the text area too, so I'll write choose your favorite character. Choose your favorite character. Yes, choose your favorite character. So then what happens if you choose your favorite character? What happens? You will be seeing them, and the description about them will be appearing. So how we can do that? We'll add one more screen. Like we'll add how many drop downs we had at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we are going to add 8 more screens with those particular Hulk or Spider-Man or Ant-Man, and we'll put their image on the top and we'll give a description at the bottom. And whoever selects the Hulk, it will go to that particular page. Whoever selects the Thor, it will go to the screen 3 or screen 4 or screen 5, wherever his description has been given. Okay, so that is how a drop-down menu is used. So here I want to design my choose your favorite character area. So let me change the text color to red. I want that to be asked in red. And then I also want to increase the font size. Let me decrease a little bit. And let it be at the center, not the left alignment or center alignment. And then the background color. The background color also I would like to change to, let's say orange. No, it will not look good. Let me change to blue. So here I'll go and change to blue. Okay, this is border color. That's okay. So let me find out the background color, where it is, here it is. So same thing, I'll scroll down. So we just need to adjust here. So clicking on blue or pink or anywhere and just clicking on this particular thing like this, okay. So if I want, I can just make it lighter, a lighter version. So like this, I can create my own sentences, like buttons or images or anything. So even for the drop down also, I can change the text color. Let's say I wanted to change it to pink. So the text color will be changed to pink. And the background color instead of white, I can change to any other color like yellow. Okay, wait, let me change the text color to purple. And let me change the background color to pink. Okay, both will be a similar color. A green, a lighter version of green. Yes, now it is working. But lighter version of green. Okay. And then the font size I can even increase to 15. And the center alignment and the border color is black. That's it. This is looking good. So this is how I can change the drop down colors also. And I also want to give a nice color to my screen too. How will I do? I'll just do that in my code. So on event, if Avengers button clicked, I'll get the properties. Set properties. I just scroll down and set properties. Here I'll change the screen to color. Screen to background color to red. So run the program. If I click on Avengers, if I run the program and if I click on Avengers, so what it should do is the screen to background color should be changed. So go to screen 2 and then change the background color. So it will change into the screen 2's background color. And set properties, I can also write set properties. Set properties. Avengers button, if Avengers button is clicked, it should also go to screen 2. The screen 2. What is that in the screen 2? What is that? That image. What is that image name? Let me see the image name. Go to the design and the screen 2's image name is image 3. So let me put the name of this image as Avengers image. Avengers image. Go to the code blocks and say if Avengers button is clicked, set properties to screen 2's background color to red. And show element screen 2. Run the program. So click on the Avengers. Oh, there's a property, no property hidden with this name. So we can show this element and then this positions and this thing, this coding part, we can do it in the tomorrow's class. Okay, set screen to here it is. Let me delete this and set screen to screen 2. Reset, run. If I click on it, there we go. Yes, it's working. But it's too dark in color. So if I reset the button and if I run the program and if I click on Avengers, it should go to screen 2 and change it to red color. Instead of red, I can use any of these colors. Let's say I'll put blue. So I'll reset the button. If I run the program and if I click on Avengers, my Avengers, the screen to change to blue color. Set screen to. Whenever I click on Avengers button, it should change to screen 2. So on events, the same thing. On events, if I click on the Hulk button, on events, if I click on the Hulk button, let me reset the program. And if I click on the Hulk button, what it should do? The set properties. Where is the set properties? Scroll down, yes. Set properties. The Spider-Man image should be hidden, which is true. And the set position, so set position of the Hulk, set position of the Hulk image. So we will just drag this image into the center. Let me drag this image in. Okay, let me go to the design area. Let me drag this into the center. 105 and 85. I just want to see the numbers. That's 105 and 85. Go to the code block again and say 105 and 85. These are the width image the places. So now see, run the program, reset, run the program. If I click on the Hulk, yes, it's working. It went to the center, and this I can just increase this. Instead of 100, I can make it 200 so that the height and the width will be increasing. So reset and on the program, if I click on Hulk, it increases this way. So we can just rechange this to 100 and this to 200. Reset and run the program. If I click on Hulk, there we go. This is how we can make the program. So again, we have one more button. What is that? A Spider-Man button. So what to do that? So on event, again, go to the on event block. On event means we're calling a function. What we have to do. On event, we're just clicking that button. What button I want to click now? I want to click on Spider-Man Spider-Man button. I want to click on Spider-Man button. Where is it? Spider-Man. Yes, here. If I click the Spider-Man button, what it should do? Set the properties. Set the property. Instead of Spider-Man image, Hulk image should be hidden. Hulk image should be hidden. And its position. So let me set the position. Set the position of the Spider-Man image to same. I'll use the same numbers 105 and 85. And this one I'll make it as 200. So now I'll run the program. I'll reset and run the program. And if I click on Spider-Man, the Hulk image is hiding and the Spider-Man image is visible. And we can also make a sound, play sound. So reset. So here I have an option called play sound. So when a Hulk button is clicked, I can choose the sound which are already available. So if or else I can make a new sound, record audio. Okay. So instead of recording the audio for now, I'll go to the sound library and I'll use the voice, a human voices. And I can see what this I can see what this image means. So let's say this is saying hello.
Hello.
So I'll use this, choose.
Hello.
Choose this and say that will be. So whenever I click on the Hulk button, what happens? Run the program.
Hello.
Hello. It is saying hello. Reset. If I run the program and click on Hulk.
Hello.
Hello. So now I want to add another play sound button in the Spider-Man button also for the Spider-Man. Where is play sound? Yes, this play sound. I'm going to add it here and make a sound, play sound, choose. So I want to add a human sound again. And let me listen.
Yes.
Not yes. I want this.
Awesome. Amazing.
Yeah, okay. Let's say Spider-Man is telling amazing. So choose it. And if I click on reset the program and run the program, and if I click on Spider-Man,
amazing.
Amazing. And if I click on Avenger, we will add another sound to it. So if an Avenger button is clicked, choose a sound. Let me hear the sounds. Ocean waves. Let me listen to the sound. Let me listen to the sound. It's not. I cannot hear any sound. Let me go back. Let me see a bell sounds. Okay. Okay, I just used a vibrant game. So I'll reset and run. If I click on Avenger, nice, it's working. So it is changing to the blue color. So whenever I'm clicking on Avenger button, it is screen is setting to screen 2 and the screen 2 properties are changing to the blue color and a sound is happening. So whenever I click on the Hulk button, yes, whenever I click on the Hulk button, a Spider-Man image is hiding and Hulk image is coming into the center and making a sound like hello. Whenever I click on the Spider-Man button, a Hulk image is hiding and the Spider-Man image is coming into the center and making a sound like amazing. So this is how the basics of designing an app and coding an app. This is my first app in my app labs. So now I'm going to make a name here. Here, so in this place, I can just rename and say first project, and save. And I can share with my friends now. Thank you, Tinkani teacher, for giving me this much great opportunity to learn this. So first stop is my first app design. I have just showed what is the logic behind my first app. We designed the screen 1 and screen 2, and we designed from the properties we learned what is Hulk, what is Spider-Man. When we click that, the third button was Avengers button, screen 2, everything we just saw in the code.org. I have just shown all these properties. And I run the program and I click on the Hulk,
hello,
on Spider-Man.
Amazing.
When the Avenger was happening, all this we just saw. Let me show you this program also, what I've done before. So in this program, okay, that's nothing. That's okay, fine. So we have learned what is an app, what is app window, the introduction to app window, what is app labs. So where we need to go and do the app labs in go.org, and at how to create an app in the go.org and app labs. And I have explained the app window, what is the area of the my app, the coding blocks, the workspace, the debug console, and then I have shown the designing the app. So how we will be dragging the block like text area into the app, and how to put the images onto the app, the buttons onto the app. And the third stop, I have explained the properties. So what's the first property? Changing the sizes, the width, height, and placing at which point I'm going to place it. So how to change those values, how to change the colors, how to change the border, how to change the border width, the text, font, everything has been explained in properties. And finally, my first app design we have done, and we have also coded today. We have used the on events block and coded my first app design, where I can show the different images. If I click and a sound is also appearing. Thank you for today. If you have any doubts, please contact Tinkerly for queries. The mail ID is contact@thinker.ly. Please do contact for any questions. And this is Babi signing off for today. Stay tuned. There are many more videos coming on many different topics. Keep watching and make sure please subscribe our Tinkerly's YouTube channel. Wait for the interesting next project on App Labs.
Hello, I am back again. Thanks for watching Tinkerly TV. Subscribe us. Contact to below site for more details and queries. Hello, I am back again. Thanks for watching Tinkerly TV. Subscribe us. Contact to below site for more details and queries. Hello, I am back again. Thanks for watching Tinkerly TV. Subscribe us. Contact to below site for more details and queries.